Alright, Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rabakakodash, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, and taught me this truth. And blessings to all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. I'm that fellow servant Kanakala coming to you once again. GMS 10.12. Alright, and I'll probably title this lesson something to the fact World War III update, current events prophecy. Alright. Because as we know, we just hit year 2020, and this is a year of prophecy, and as we know, as the scriptures say, measured out the time diligently in itself. We don't know when the Lord is exactly what day he's going to come back, but we don't know what year, but according to the prophecies, the things that the Lord shall be taking place, we kind of have some kind of idea, man. We hoping the Lord comes back this year, if not next year, but we know within the next couple of years the Lord is going to be back, man. All right. But year 2020 already started off with a bang. I wanted to focus on the thing that's happened over there in Iraq really fast. Earlier this week, I believe the Iraqi militias or Iraqi citizens, but nonetheless, a U.S. embassy was attacked by Middle Eastern people, whether they were backed by Iran, whether they were Iran, it's like Iraqi civilians, Iraqi military, just some militias, all right. But the U.S. embassy was attacked. Okay, so in regards, the U.S. did this. All right, so they sent troops over there to Iraq, and that was the whole thing when Obama got in office. Troops coming back home and this and that, but the ultimate goal for America is to start a war, a third world war. All right, that's their goal. All right, because America is in a huge financial crisis right now. All right, and the only way to really get out of that is to start this war. Okay, but little they know, there's going to be the war to end all wars. This is going to be their demise. They're actually going to lose. All right, very bad. All right, so next video I'm gonna get this right here, because there was a matter of fact, get this article, and forgive me, I just got a lot of articles that I'm putting together to try to paint a picture here. It says all right, so this just happened right here. In retaliation to the U.S. embassy being attacked, the U.S. led an airstrike. All right, it says Iran Quds Force commander killed in strike on convoy at Baghdad airport. All right, so this is a very, very important, all right, person to the nation of Iran, all right, which would be Persia in the scriptures. Okay, it says the head of Iran's elite Quds Force, Qassem Soleimani, has been killed in a strike near the Baghdad International Airport, along with senior leaders of the Iraqi Shia militia. The Iran Revolutionary Guards Corps has confirmed, okay, the news of the commander demise was carried by Iran's semi-official Fars news agency, citing the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. All right. So it says Iraq's popular mobilization forces blamed the U.S. and Tel Aviv for Soleimani's takedown. The American-Israeli enemy is responsible for killing Mujahideen Abdul Mahdi Mohandas and Qassam Soleimani, said Ahmed al-Assadi, a spokesman for Iraq's Popular Mobilization Forces, as cited by Reuters. All right, so that's what, the U.S. was behind. Okay, since the attack in of the U.S. embassy, here it is. This is a big act of war, man. There's gonna be retaliation for this. So pretty much, America and Iran are in a proxy war. All right, soon to be a head-to-head war. Okay. So I'm gonna go get a scripture real quick. All right, this 2nd Esdras 15 verse 28. It says, "Behold, a horrible vision and appearance thereof from the east." All right, that's where this World War III is going to kick off at. It says, "Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots," and it's talking about the Ishmael. All right, the Ishmaelites. And Ishmael will be Iraq, Afghanistan, pretty much the Arab nations. Okay, and Arab, it's like Arab just means mix. The biblical name is Ishmael. All right, and those would pretty much be the Middle Eastern countries. All right, so it says, "Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, which would be Iran, raging in wrath, shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come." And once again, Iran is not like Ishmael, man. All right, the Persians. Iran is not like Afghanistan or Iraq, these little countries. Iran is a superpower, man. Okay, and they're also backed by China and Russia. And I'm going to get that article here in a sec. Okay, it says, "Also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them." Okay, "and they shall waste a portion of the land of Assyrians." It's talking about America. "And then shall the dragons have the upper hand," talking about Ishmael, "remembering their nature." And if you go back to the book of Genesis, it says Ishmael shall be a wild man. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. See if I can pull it up real quick. All right, right here. Yep. This is Genesis 16 and 12. I'm going to start at 11. It says, "An angel of the Lord said unto her," all right, "Behold, thou art with child, and thou shalt bear a son, and shalt call his name Ishmael, because Yahweh the Lord hath heard thy affliction, and he will be a wild man." So when 2nd Ezra speak about remembering their nature, it says he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man. All right, and who's the face? Who's been the face of global terrorism for the last decade or so? They changing it to us now, but who's been a face of terrorism? Ishmael. All right, "and his hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him, and he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren." So that's them fulfilling prophecy, man. "He shall dwell in the presence of his brethren." All right, Ishmael is going to come together. All right, let me get that scripture back. Again, I believe is 2nd Esdras. Forgive me too. This wasn't nothing like put together either. So I'm just kind of going with the spirit. Bear with me, Salakia. All right, so now we have the understanding of 2nd Esdras 15 and 31. It says, "And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature." All right, a wild man. That was the precept. All right, he shall his hand shall be against everybody, and he shall dwell in the midst of his brethren. Okay, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, because them U.S. troops, man, they gonna get ate up, man. Ishmael is gonna snap over there. Okay, they gonna snap, and that's gonna be it, man. And that's prophecy. All right, because look how long. What I think it was like the war in Afghanistan. It was over there for like almost 20 years, a never-ending war, and they couldn't even defeat those Afghan soldiers, the guerrilla warfare. All right, guerrilla warfare, man. Going back and forth, shooting at each other. They couldn't even stop them Afghans in them caves or whatnot, man. All right, so that's gonna be it for America. All right, so let's get to the next subject here. All right, it says, this is another article. It says, no joke, intruders will be shot. Iran warns spies to keep clear of its joint drills with China and Russia. Now, the reason why I'm bringing out this article, this was posted 5 days ago. All right, and this just happened here. America and Iran are really, getting close, going head to head. But what America, is their pride is pretty much blinding them that they're backed by two superpowers, China and Russia. All right, mainly Russia. Really, because Russia. Why I say Russia is because of this right here. All right, hypersonic missiles are a game changer, and Russia just did this, man. No existing defense can stop such weapons, which is why everyone wants them. Okay? So here it is, Putin, man. And this is prophecy. Russia is going to be the catalyst of the destruction of America because of these weapons right here. All right? So I'll read a little bit of this article. It says, last week, President Vladimir Putin of Russia announced the development of Avangard, among the first and new class of missile capabilities of reaching hypersonic velocity, something no missile can currently achieve aside from an ICBM during re-entry. Such weapons have long been an object of desire by Russian, Chinese, and American military leaders for obvious reasons. Launched from any of those countries, they could reach any other country, pretty much any other country, within minutes. No existing defenses in the United States or elsewhere can intercept a missile that can move so fast while maneuvering unpredictably. All right. Whether or not the Avangard can do what Mr. Putin says, the United States is rushing to match it, and that won't happen, man. All right, because prophecy must be fulfilled. So America can't stop this missile. All right. So here it is. No joke. Intruders will be shot. Iran warns spies to keep clear of its joint drills with China and Russia. It says, as Iran, China, and Russia hold unprecedented joint naval drills that focus on anti-piracy and counter-terrorism tactics, and mainly this is more focused at America, man, because America thinks it can, it declares everything international waters. All right, but if you come in the Gulf of Mexico, all right, let's say a Russian ship end up in the Gulf. Hell, let a Russian destroyer dock at Cuba. America will have an issue with that, and that's and technically, not technically, that's Cuban on waters. All right, but America will have an issue with a Russian destroyer docking at Cuba. But here it is, America can they deem any region that they want to go through sail through for their personal interests as international waters. All right, so that's how they see it. We can sail anywhere we want to. These are international waters, like the islands, for example, the islands down there in the South China Sea. China has claimed those islands as theirs, but America continues to sail around them, and China is telling look, you can't keep sailing through our waters. And here it is, America responds, those are international waters. All right, so that's the hypocrisy of America. They can do it, but you can't. So really, these drills are to target America. All right, it says Tehran has warned potential adversaries against nearing the war game zone for military espionage. A joint war game is no joke, and there is no joking matter for us either. The deputy chief of Iran's army for coordination rear admiral Habibullah Sayari told reporters on Saturday. Many countries are definitely seeking to know what the matter is. Spies have also taken action. We will hit whatever spying craft in the war game zone, be it watercraft or aircraft, as we have proved having such capability in the past. All right, so they just sending out a message. This really is a message to the U.S. because Iran already know that they're next on the list. They're on the hit list of America. But China and Russia is not going to allow it to happen, let alone Iran itself is not going to allow it to happen. Okay? So let's go back to this. So here it is. Russia has these missiles, and America is pretty much moving in, man. They're moving in. So America is being set up for the kill. The ultimate chess, the chess game. All right? They're going to go into Iran with their pride, declare war on Iran, and ultimately America is going to be destroyed. All right? But before the nukes get to flying, matter of fact, let me get a quick precept on that real quick. I get Isaiah 13. Get straight to the point. Isaiah 13 and 3. I'm going to start at 4. Isaiah 13 and 4 says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of battle. So that's what's happening over there in the Middle East, man, because we getting ready to enter into a third world war. While these people over here in America, they're sleeping, not paying attention, man. We're getting ready to get out of here, man. All right. You sitting up all day, watching the Hallmark channel and whatever, BS you watch, or sitting watching Netflix all day when prophecies are clearly they're taking place. They're screaming. All right. So the Lord mustered the host of battle. It says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. All right. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. All right. So the weapons of the Lord's indignation, all right, these missiles, all right, because America is getting ready to invade Iran in the near future. Okay. So, but before the nukes get to flying, all right, the RFID chip must be implemented. So here's a quick article posted yesterday. Okay, I just ran across this. RFID on Plus Open Toll Plazas, everything you need to know. It says, as announced previously, Plus Expressway has implemented its first phase of TNG RFID payment system on 1st of January 2020. At the moment, it is currently supported at 10 open system toll plazas, which include Tayong, Kapong, and Malaysia, Singapore, Second Link, and Jitra Toll Plaza, and Kedah. All right, forgive me for butchering those names. It says, we are open 10 open systems toll plazas. All right. So pretty much the RFID system. All right, that the whole cash thing is getting, it's getting ready to be put out. All right. So that's pretty much it. For RFID support at closed system toll plazas on 1st April 2020. All right, so we can see what this is going into. Salakia. All right, we can see what all this is heading. All right, more payment options coming soon. All right, so all you people saying the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast, you're sick, man. This is lining straight up with prophecy. All right, so let me get that precept real quick. Like I said, I'm just bringing out some information, trying to keep, viewers, sheep, occupied. All right. so you know what's going on. And also myself, man. All right. Revelation 13:16, and he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And look, it says he calls it all. This right here, all right, this is a part, this is a step of that cause. Not saying, oh, this is going to be a major, but the thing is, they're moving into this RFID system technology, all right? But this is a cause. So when you get ready to go past tolls, all right, and they only start to accept RFID payments, that's a cause, man. All right, especially when he say, okay, only payment accepted, I say the so-called white man, especially when he say only thing is accepted is RFID, nothing else. That's how he's going to cause you, because he has control. All right. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell. Did they not just say new payment, more payment options coming soon? Okay. In fact, it said if you don't want to use an e-wallet, more payment methods will be supported soon. Both plus the CIMB Group, parent company of Touch and Go, have jointly announced an open payment system where users can choose to link their RFID tags to bank accounts, credit cards, and debit cards. More details are expected to be announced later. So if you can't see that RFID technology is currently lined up with prophecy, all right? Because listen, the prophecy, things spoken of before they happen. John wrote that thousands of years ago. Here it is. It's lining up with technology today. It's relevant. That's prophecy, man. All right? Sin, mark of the beast, cannot be sin. Because we've been sinning since Adam and Eve went off, man. All right? So that's the case. Everybody got the mark of the beast. Okay? So the mark of the beast is RFID chip. If you can't see it by now, man, we had a whole year of warning you. Last year Karagma. So, hey, this year, hey, Lord's will just be implemented, man. You'd have been warned the whole year. All right? Straight. Meaning, it's been more than a year, of course, but the elder through the Spirit coined that year a year Karagma. So, it went out heavy last year. So, here it is, Lord's will, that this year just be implemented, man. All right? So, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, and that's how the Lord works. So like you backtrack real quick. And that's how the Lord works. He warned you. He give you a stern warning. He admonishes you, and then the judgment rolls. All right. It's back in Revelation 13:7, and that no man might buy or sell, as we just read in this article. All right, payment options. Save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, and that's it on that. So before World War III kicks off, all right, this chip is going to be implemented. But as we know, history, rhymes. All right, so America was able to get out of those financial situations by going to war. All right, the Great Depression, 1929. All right, they had a world war. Here it is. The financial system of America is circling the drain. So what? They have to start a war. All right, so everything is lining up perfectly and beautiful. All right, so I pretty much think that's it on that. As far as things popping off, man. So brothers, just examine yourself. All right, those that we know, we believe in the prophecy. So just examine yourself. Get your stuff in order. Get your house in order. The scriptures say before judgment, examine thyself. But most of all, have faith and no doubt, man. Have faith, keep the faith, and have confidence in the Lord. All right, and I'm going to leave you with this scripture. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right, so the hour of temptation is coming. And what? Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. You heard this word, you went out and taught, teaching. Or if you're not a teacher yet, you took heed to this word. All right, you listen, you learn and you was obedient, you turn from your ways, you put off the old man, hey, have confidence, man. These things are coming, but the Lord is going to be with us, all right? Behold, I come quickly, hold fast that it's like, behold fast that fast which thou hast, Salakia, that no man take thy crown, all right? He that overcometh, I will make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. All right? And that word just means to make fresh, his new name. All right? Going to be made fresh, because nobody knows the name Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right? So that's going to be made fresh. Only a few of us know. So Akim, hey, man, let's get it. You know, let's go. All right, this year's starting off nasty. It's starting off heavy. All right, with that, I'm going to say shalom.